Oh Lord, here we go again. I just drop two, drop two, drop two, drop. Oh Lord, here we go. I just drop. Two tabs and we I just drop, 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 drop.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to part 2 of the rear bar build video. What I'm going to do today is I'm just going to talk you through what I did to finish off this rear bar, and then we're going to put it through some of the tracks out here at Cobaw State Forrest in Victoria. So from when you guys saw it last in part 1, it was basically just the rear tube which went around to both sides of the bar. Now what I've done is I've added on this back protection bar here, which also acts as a little bit of a step, which is great for getting into the back of the tub, getting things out and things like that. It also offers a little bit more protection up the back here when you drop off a rut, and it can slam straight into this without going up into the back of the tub. After I finished off that, I had to think about how I was going to mount the number plate back onto the bar. I was toying up with the idea of maybe putting it into the back of the tailgate section here. I couldn't really find a way that I liked for mounting it and sort of looked neat, and I could also incorporate a light. So I ended up just welding on some tabs on the bottom here of the bar and mounting it straight in there. I also went and got some slimline number plates so that I could keep that high clearance profile and keep it in line with the bar, everything that I'd worked to get that clearance. I didn't want to wreck that by just having a normal number plate sitting in there. So put that on, and then I had to put a light. So I've just made a little bit of a tab which goes on the top here, which I welded into place. And then I actually just reused the factory light off the number plate off the Navara, which was on the factory bumper. So I just clipped that back into place after cutting out a hole which suited the exact size, and that worked out really well. Checking it out at night time, you can definitely see the number plate. So what I needed to do from there was go ahead and add on some toe points. So I had these toe points plasma cut out, and then I just cleaned them up a little bit because a plasma cutter leaves a little bit of an edge on the edge of the material after it's cut it, unlike a laser cutter, which leaves it as a really clean surface. So I had those plasma cut out, cleaned them up, put them onto the side here, really good spot for some recovery, welded them into place. Then I put some front plates on here as well to try and cover up the hole that was in the back of the bar, which was left from the factory D40 tow bar. And then also some plates underneath here as well for a little bit of extra protection, and just to try and clean things up as well, just try and neaten things up and make it look more like a finish, you know, not so much just a bar which has been placed on there with a bit of tube welded to it. That was pretty much it, guys. So that leaves us with a high clearance tow bar now that we can go out in the tracks and put to the test. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. All right, so it's starting to get a bit exciting now. We've just rocked up to Cobaw State Forest. We're just going to air down, pop about 18 psi, I reckon, in the tyres for this one. This is a track that starts straight down there. Newtracs is putting it as a blue track, so shouldn't be a too hard one to start off with. What PSI are you going down to, Chris?
18.
18? After doing some map research on Newtracs, we realised that this is Alcorn's track, and it's like one of the hardest tracks out here, I think. So we're kind of thinking about maybe just going up a little bit of it to start off with, and then it darts off onto Smith track about halfway up Alcorn. So we're probably going to try and do that. We don't think we want to do the whole track because it's going to take a while and probably not set up for it without having proper sliders and stuff. So Keithy's going to head up first in the big GU and check it out for us, do a little bit of scouting, and then Chris is going to head up, and then I'll head up last.
I think I'm playing chess, I see a king, I'm at his neck. I'm 3 steps ahead at every move, now that's a check. Yes, they wanna know my secret, it's because I never slept. All my nightmares of me at 40, life's a wreck. See my dad, he in debt, and my mom, she upset. That's way back when 408 on Seminole was the address.
You're good, mate, keep going.
Yeah.
Give it a bit more, give it some. Keep going. Yep, you're good. Straighten up. Too easy, mate. 35s make all the difference. My turn.
I'm 3 steps ahead of every move, now that's a check. Yes, they wanna know my secret, it's because I never slept. All my nightmares of me and 40, life's a wreck.
We found elkhorns, that's for sure. Let's go for a walk. Definitely regretting not having sliders. So, plan is to head back down, that's elkhorns. Pretty much each way goes off into 2 separate tracks there, and whichever track you go up, it is just boulders everywhere. Like, it looks like a lot of fun, definitely doable. I mean, we've got winches and that sort of stuff, but without rock sliders, it's probably not going to be something that's worthwhile trying to have a crack at. We'll just end up with some sill damage, I reckon. So I'm going to head back down the way we came and go and try and find some other tracks that aren't so deep ruts and big rocks and all that sort of fun stuff that I'd love to do. Hey, let's give it a crack, man.
Turn your wheel. Little smile on his face.
Oh man, that is so good. How's the drop on that side, do you reckon? It'll be alright?
Yeah. Top toes and a bed sheet.
Far out, that was a shit load of fun, guys. A few ruts through there, gets a bit more ruddy up the top. Heaps of flex going on up through there. Good spot to start testing out some of the arms and the suspension upgrades. So we've got Chris and we've got Keith coming up next. They're going to convoy up behind each other, so see how the big rigs go. Yeah, that's all right, mate. Yep. Woo! Yeah, man. Hey?
Which way should you go this way?
I just went straight through, dropped the front wheel into that rut down there. Your locker engaged now, it's flashing at you, brother. Yeah. Chuck it in neutral. I reckon that's what caused you so much grief back there. Yeah? Give it a little bit more mumbo. I think you've diffed out on a rock, brother. Yeah, go back, you're right over a rock, man. That's it, man, straight ahead. Keep going, brother. Yep, you're about to drop in now. Perfect, dude. That was close. Nice drive, man. That was awesome. Nah, don't do it. Don't do it, man, but do it. Look, give it a go. When you get to this spot here,
there's plenty of rocks here. We can build track.
We can build up the track, no worries, yeah. Once you get to here, just really slow up, and we just gotta make sure you get your wheels in the right spot, dude. Yeah. Let's give it a crack. Right hand. Yep, go slow there.
Goes really slow. Go back a little bit and go left a little bit. Go back, now go left. Yeah, and you'll ride the rut. Come straight to me. Get that fucking rock. Hang on, you got a rock. Come up. Go back, turn. Nah, through here.
Okay, come forward just a bit. Keep coming, left hand down. Straight. Slow, left hand down. Keep coming at that. Give it a little bit. Keep coming. Right hand down. That was good. Nice little section.
Yoo-hoo!
Yeah. Yeah. Just go the chicken one, man.
Was that lockers and everything?
Lockers are in, man. Yeah, lockers low range. Yeah, look, I won't film you going around the chicken track, it's alright. Yeah. No worries, man.
Yeah.
Easy.
Have a look at the road we just made.
So that will now upload it, won't it?
I'm hoping it will, because I did record trip, so.
Fuck yeah.
But I recorded it from up here, so I'll come back down. I should have fucking paused or restarted it there.
That's alright. Good little track, man.
Yeah.
Bush mechanics.
What are we,
Oh, just doing up the old bolt.
Oh, yeah.
The old do up the bolt trick. Look, for an $1,800 canopy, you can't really complain if a bolt comes loose every now and then.
I'd be happy to tie up a few bolts, for sure.
So we just made a new track on Newtracs. Funny that, new track on Newtracs. And we went around Elkhorns, and that was a nice little track. It had no name on there yet, so hopefully, because we recorded what we were doing, that's now going to be on Newtracs for you guys, hopefully. So now we're just going to keep following this track back out to the main road, and then we're going to go find some other tracks, guys. We're going to bypass Elkhorns completely if we can. I just think it's just going to continue to get pretty gnarly up through there, so we'll avoid it, get back onto the main road, and go find some other things to play on. High clearance tow bar for the win. Ew. Oh shit, he's going it. Oh, nice. Maybe a little bit of right hand down. Now left hand down. Keep coming. Yeah, nice, Keithy.
Name Rose, all Yeah, I'm finna pop. Yeah, baby, hit the spot like summer and some dipping dots. Jackpot sound coming at you through a different slot. You can try your luck, but end up missing from a liver shot. Ooh, yeah. Oh, baby, it's my season. Straight up out the water, I'm so well, I'm artesian. Girl in my DM. Every time suspicion hit you, ask about this, she gon' swear that God, she got amnesia. Even if she taken, I might still come for her like my name was Liam Neeson. I don't do no beating around the bush. That's a double entendre. Bitch, you wouldn't get it if you studied it for weekends. I'ma put a pause. Every rapper out here rapping like they got it all on. God, I'm so appalled. If I don't get the recognition now, that's okay because my hustle real strong. I could ball like the bar, club pack, wall to wall. Spring back on them cause I know summer, winter, summer, fall. Spring, summer, winter, fall.
Just going down a little bit of a technical rocky section here. I was going to do a bit of a talk to on the GoPro, but now we're going real slow and I've got to concentrate. It's amazing when you take your hands off the wheel actually how much the car will just steer itself down through the track and in the proper ruts that really you should be taking. It's pretty awesome. So we've just finished doing a couple of awesome tracks there which weren't actually named on the Newtracs application. We just came across them going round Elkhorns. Getting back around Elkhorns basically and back onto the main road. So we're now on Linx Road, which will eventually take us back to the main road so we can find other tracks. But we did two other tracks there which were a lot of fun. One of them wasn't named, and we did log it on the Newtracs app that we went up there with our vehicles. So hopefully now that's on Newtracs for you guys because that was a lot of fun. And for, you know, cars that might not have sliders or not all the bar work, it was still a lot of fun, a little bit technical, but you're not going to risk too much panel damage. So that was awesome. Anyway, we're going to go down Linx Road now. We're going to make it back out into the main road and then try and hunt down some more tracks for you guys.
This one here, straight ahead, Oils Road, and to the right is Natives Track, the blue track. So head back to the main road, and this one straight ahead heads back to the main road, which is a bit harder. So, what do you reckon, straight ahead here? You're already pointing that way, so go for it.
Black Diamond it is, fellas.
Who's that? That is me. Does anyone have a jack? I've got Jack Daniels, maybe. What'd you hit? Oh, this fucking log.
Looks like Keithy's done himself a mischief. Keithy, George, what have you done, mate? Keithy's done himself a mischief.
Yeah, there you go. Look, that was there.
Oh, yeah.
So he dragged it.
See that? That was like that.
Oh no, that is. Ooh. Holy smokes, man.
Yep.
You done a good job at it.
So you know how you want 35s.
Yeah. Might happen quicker than I thought.
You're in a pretty good spot though to get to that diff. At least it's nice and low.
You got a jack?
I do, man.
Sweet.
Underneath.
The nav jack getting the patrol sorted. Just lose all the air at once, man. It just.
I was coming down, I was up there and I heard psh, I thought, oh fuck.
Fucking hell. All fixed, ready to roll. Chris is trying out his handiwork. So far, so good. That is a tight squeeze. Nice, man. Okay, so we've just got Keithy's tyre fixed. We drove a couple of 100 metres up the road and we've just come to a pretty gnarly section apparently in front of us. So let's go check it out and give the boys a bit of a spot, hey? Go back. Yeah, go. Yep, she's right. Keep going, man. Keep going. Keep going. That's just gonna get you sidestep, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a wicked angle though.
I mean, Chris, you could try and go more left hand now. Keep coming, man. Left, more left. Keep coming. You're fine, mate. Keep coming. All right, right hand down just a little bit. Yeah, nice. All right, keep coming. You're gonna go up on here, down on that side. Keep coming, bro, you're good. Nice and slow. Keep coming. Perfect, mate. Keep coming at that.
Could just about get under there and service it. Nice job. She was fucking, it was on an angle, eh?
It's actually come out a lot better.
Yeah. That'll bend back in pretty good, I reckon.
Yeah. Your turn.
Yep, all right, done. Party time.
With that bad boy tuck, I'ma get it how I'm living, I'ma walk the walk. Outline my lines, I rap through thought. Body bag the verse, outlined in chalk. In my life seen trouble, hustle on the double. Silence on the trigger like my pick got a muzzle. Yo chick like to guzzle, bad boy stay in trouble. I only love this paper, sorry I don't.
I laugh me baby, bust it open, bring it back. I'm the realest killer in it, I don't even need an act. Throwing up the racks.
Holy f***.
It's a bit saucy, isn't it?
Whoa, hang on. Whoa.
Yeah, they're looking. Gonna clear?
Yeah, you're going up now anyway. Yeah, easy.
Woohoo!
Turn left a little bit. Right, sorry.
I think I took a slightly different line to Chriso. My passenger front wheel dropped into a rut a little bit there and caught the back wheel up in the air. Like, it felt like a lot. I'll have to review the footage and check that one out, but whew. So far, a lot of fun, guys. Few technical sections there. That was just Boyle's track, which showed black on Newtracs, which I'm pretty sure is a black diamond. It wasn't too bad. I mean, there was definitely tracks around some of the harder stuff if you didn't want to tackle some of the hard stuff. But yeah, nonetheless, still a lot of fun. Looks like it's lunchtime. Yeah, I'll have a double quarter pounder and a large fries.
Yeah, copy that, no worries. I'm impressed with the Navaras, eh? They go pretty well.
Yeah, for a nab, they're not terrible.
Yeah, like they definitely just like more capable than what the Patrol is. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Gourmet lunch. Just putting a bit of air in Chris's tyres. He's going to head off for the day. What are you putting them up to?
35.
35, road PSI. Look at these things, man. They are chunky boys. Look at those sidewalls, man. They're like cheese. And the big rig's off. Chriso's gonna head home for the day. He's gotta go home, look after the kids. See you later, big fella. Woo! Thanks for coming out, Chriso.
No worries.
Have a good one, man. Safe travels home, brother. Where are we going, Keithy?
We are going. Where are we going?
Black Diamonds. Black Diamonds, baby.
Black Diamonds for days, man. We're about to go do camp track down to Crozzy's track on the way out.
And Crozzy's a blue, isn't it? And
Crozzy's
then
a blue, camp track is a black
diamond.
So it should be a bit of fun.
Sweet. Let's hit it, man. I reckon Chris would have had a bit of fun on this road on the way out, that's for sure.
Yeah, especially with tyres are reared up.
Yeah, it looks saucy. I like it. Yeah, nice, man. Nah, you're alright. You'll drop in a little bit just on your passenger, but it's only a small drop. Tight, bro.
Fucking tight.
Should we check for sticks on the ground or anything before you go through?
I was just thinking that.
So I got a bit of a situation. We got a tree in way of the track, but to be honest with you, I don't like our chances of making it through this. There's some deep ruts. Looks like someone's already done the job of chopping it down for us, so we'll just have to go around this way. Yeah, you're good, man. I think I should be right. I'll sing out if I need a spot.
Yeah, we got a pretty fun looking bit. Definitely gonna need a spot.
All right, I'm trailing up behind you now. That definitely looks saucy. Top of the track's got a tight spot on this left-hand side and then a big drop in here, which will be definite panel damage. So we're gonna try and keep Keithy up on the left and get him through. And then I might have a bit of a play down the bottom there in some of those ruts and see what happens. There's heaps of room.
Yeah. Oof.
I think I might need to make a little bit more clearance on the inside of my guard there on the tub. 295's just grabbed it on there, but that was heavily tucked on that track, guys. Pretty much just maxing everything out on the suspension. That would have to be the drive of the day for me. What a highlight, guys. That was a lot of fun. Got up there safely. Had a blast doing it. Continue on some more tracks. Well, actually, we're going to stay on this track because there's a little bit more to go. Maybe one more sort of hard section, I think, an exclamation mark on the Newtracs map. So we'll just have to take that nice and easy.
Now it's showing its ugly face. What can I do? Music creeps into my dreams, wakes me into sweaty sheets, abandons me when nights died out. What can I do? What can I do?
Yeah, it's got a hard bottom on it at least. I really need to stop doing the outros of my videos at the end of the day because I'm always so knackered. But guys, that was unreal. Cobaw State Forest is fantastic. This is a hell of a playground, guys. So there's definitely everything from mild to wild, and I'm sure there's so much that we haven't explored out here. Looking forward to getting some rock sliders on my vehicle to protect the sills, maybe even some front scrubbies, just so I have a bit more confidence heading through some of those you know, harder tracks, I guess, like the Alcorns track at the start there. We had to dodge around that because that is probably, as far as I know, is one of the harder tracks out here. So things like that, if we can just hit it without having to worry about damaging the sills, that would be mint. But as far as the nav, this thing always blows me away. I haven't been in the nav for that long. I've only got 20,000 Ks on this thing. I've always come out of Nissan Patrols and other cars like that, live axle, front and rear. But seriously, what these things are capable of, guys, is absolutely unreal. I can't believe how much shit they get through. It is so good. The new setup on the back with all of the upper and lower control arms and the new rear track rod, you could definitely feel a difference today with that. You could feel with them factory ones, it was a lot stiffer in the articulation. Things were sort of struggling to move around as much in the back end. But now with those arms in there, everything's working properly and you can feel the back end just drops down and moves around as it needs to. It doesn't feel stiff or restricted or any friction on any of the rubbers in the bushes and stuff like that. So guys, the nav has performed well again. Absolutely wrapped with it. The Maxxis razors, these things are fantastic. There was actually a point there where I grabbed the sidewall by accident. I wasn't paying attention. There was this log hanging out the side and it had some sharp edges on it, and I heard it grab it and throw the car to the side, and I mean, it hasn't done anything to the sidewall. There's not even a nick on it. So the Maxxis razors at low pressure grip really well. They haven't let me down so far, and those sidewalls are super, super tough, guys. Rear bar obviously is awesome. That clearance did not stop me once today. I, for the first time ever, have not dragged myself on the rear quarter of the ute. So doing the quarter chop and the tube bar is definitely worthwhile. And I've actually copped a bit of a knock on the side of the tube bar there. Don't know if you can see the dirt on the side of it, but yeah, that's where I went straight into the side of a bit of a washout, bit of a rut. So that would have been panel damage, and it stopped that from happening. So all in all, guys, some of these upgrades I've done to the car, it's really paid off today. Had an absolute blast with the boys out here today. Thanks, Chris, for coming out, and Keith, who's now currently going to air up my tyres for me because I don't have an onboard compressor yet. That's definitely going to be on the list. Dual battery system, onboard compressor system, things like that. Might even see if Keith will show us the Linx system on his car if we've got time. But yeah, it's got basically the ARB Linx system, which pumps the tyres up to your desired pressure, kind of like at a servo, and you can just set and forget, walk away and let them do their thing. So let's go check that out now.
Yep, so basically you just set a pressure in the car, whatever pressure you want, hook it up to your tyre, and it pump it up and shut off at that desired pressure.
That's awesome. What else can the Linx system do, man? Can it control anything else in the car?
It can control all your lights.
Yep.
It can do inclinometers. Yeah, there's a whole range of aftermarket things, add-ons. So
Nice.
I've got a pretty basic setup. I've
Yep.
just got the Linx control unit, which is about $800.
Yep.
And the pump-up kit, which is about $250.
Yeah,
So,
nice, man. Definitely enough to
yeah,
get you going, though.
Yeah, and it's good. It's good. It's a good setup. So
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
And that's done now, so it's just stopped, and that's the pressure now reached. Man. And it's pretty quick too, that twin ARB compressor cranks.
yeah, they're really good. Yeah.
Have you done your tyres as well?
Well, all my tyres are done. Yeah.
Far
Within
out.
5-10 minutes. So it's pretty basic, really. Pretty easy to use. As your date, your time, there, your altitude, your speed, your heading, where you're heading to, what
nice.
direction. Your battery voltages.
So that does all your dual battery system and everything.
So it does your main battery and up to 2 auxiliary batteries as well. So obviously I'm only running the 2 batteries.
Yep.
One
Both
side
looking
battery.
pretty healthy as well.
But these are all your spotlights, so you can add up to 6 accessories onto it. If you want to change the names, you can just click and hold. Here's your name up here, layout.
Icon.
You can adjust how you want them to come on, so you can just ignition, your parkers, low beam, or your reverse lights. It's pretty simple, really.
That's unreal, man.
And you can put a timer on it, so when the vehicle shuts off, they stay on for a certain amount of time, a desired amount of time.
Yeah. And that's showing you all your pressure, so you got little sensors inside
Yeah, so
your
inside
valves.
all the tyre, there's all sensors, and even them you just click and hold. And then you can just change your PSIs on your tyres. There's 4 different settings. You can just quickly change settings for what sort of driving you're doing, or you can just adjust them as well. So
That's awesome. Did it start beeping at you today when you got that puncture?
So when we had that blowout, because we've got the spare tyre on there, all you need to do is go swap, and I just swapped my spare to my rear right. So you just go spare to rear right and confirm, and then that changes the position of the tyre, so it's not beeping and carrying on at you while you're driving.
Alright, man, that is an awesome system. As you said, you can just keep putting add-ons onto it as
Yeah,
well.
there's plenty of add-ons like inclinometers, so you can see all the angles of your car and everything else.
So that's the ARB Linx system, people.
That's all the
Oh
lights
yeah,
on.
it shows it all lit up. So can you now deselect stuff and just
Yeah,
do
so you can just turn them off
individually?
individually, and same goes for turning them on. You can just turn them all on.
Oh, thanks for the run through, Keithy. I reckon you sold me on it, man. That's epic.
Pretty